Hello, and thank you for watching the CM and Associates YouTube channel. I'm Eric Lopez, the Marketing Director for CM and Associates. Today, I'm privileged to bring to you Charles Martin, the President, Founder of CM and Associates, and the broker. Charles, thank you today for joining us. And to all you out there in YouTube land and watching us on Google Plus or in Facebook. This is Charles Martin, the President of the company. Charles, tell us a little bit about CM and Associates. How did you start it, and who is Charles Martin?
Well, hi everybody. I'm Charles, like Eric has introduced. Thanks for the nice introduction. It's my first time doing this type of social media experience, so I'm hoping that you'll find the information that we share on here very informative and educational for you, especially if you're trying to buy a home and you don't know where to start and you need some guidance. We're here to hold your hand and explain everything to you and educate you along the way. I started this business about 6 years ago, but I've been in the business since I was 19. I'm now 35, so you can do the math. I bought my first piece of real estate when I was 19. My dad told me, hey, don't go out there and rent. Buy a piece of property. It's investing in your future, and that's what I did. I bought my first piece of property when I was 19, and it's now paid off, and I now rent it out and make income off of that. And that's that's basically what I try to educate my clients to do. It's not just buying one piece of property. It's building a portfolio of properties so that you can build residual income. So by the time you retire, you have, in addition to Social Security, you also have other type of income coming in. So I've been in business, again, like I mentioned, for 6 years. I got into it working at Bank of America through an ROP program in high school, learned a lot about the business then. I then found a broker in my 20s where I learned how to do loans and how to help people finance mortgage. I then reinvented myself after the recession and got into real estate, where I partnered up with a real estate broker and learned. And so what I've done is I've learned from two amazing brokers, the pluses and the minuses of their businesses, and I've integrated that into my company and offering you the best full service real estate can offer. We'll help you get pre-qualified, educate you how to fix your credit if it's not perfect. We'll also help you find the home once we get your credit fixed and pre-qualified, and make the process as streamlined as possible for the client.
So Charles, one of the questions I have, and I'm sure many of the viewers out there have, what is the main advantage over going with a broker compared to going directly to the bank or directly to a bank and a real estate company? What would be the advantage of that?
Well, that's a very good question. Well, what we try to do here is, like I mentioned to you before, I want to make it as streamlined as possible. We all have very busy lives. We have, everyone has kids and they have their jobs, and then you have the whole family situation. You might have a death in the family. Things may take you away from reaching the goals of homeownership.
Right.
And then just the thought of buying a home is an overwhelming thought.
For many, yeah.
Yeah, so what we do here is we try to make it as easy for you as possible and make it as efficient and streamlined as possible. So if you come to our office with our team of agents and our team of loan officers, like we are duly licensed in the state of California to be able to do both as a broker. One of the benefits of using a broker over a bank is that we're able to find a plethora of products for you. If you walk into a Bank of America, for example, they only offer you the products that specific bank offers. But what if you don't qualify and you don't fit in their box? I'm able to then take you to a multitude of other banks and shop your loan to make sure we find you the best program and the best interest rate and the best scenario that fits what you're looking for.
So Charles, for example, and not to name any names, but let's say I walked into Wells Fargo or B of A, filled out an application, and then I was turned down. Should that stop me, or should I reach out to a broker, or what would your suggestion be for something like that?
Well, that again, to reiterate, it should not stop you. We're able to find programs that most banks can't find. There's portfolio programs that certain banks offer to their specific clientele. And with the relationships that we've built with these banks, we're able to shop your loan to make sure if you fit that bill or fit that box that they're looking for. So we're able to basically offer you more products through all the relationships that we have through the multitude of banks that we're approved with.
Okay, and let's say if, in the rare case or in the case that, my credit or whatever was going to hinder me from getting the loan, at that point, what would we do, or how would you help us out?
Well, I get phone calls every day that talk about, well, Charles, I want to buy a house, but my credit's bad. I had a collection, or I had a car repossessed, or I had a bankruptcy, or I had a foreclosure. A lot of these things are things that stop you, and in the end, they're just excuses, because there's programs out there for everybody. If you think your credit's bad, it's not that bad. Come over here. We'll look at your credit. We'll tell you what we have to do to make it better to get you to that next step. The important thing is planting that seed. If we don't plant that seed, we're not going to be able to see grow to fruition. And that's what we help you do here.
Right. And so, Charles, I'm sure a lot of the other viewers out there are thinking, what if I just don't have enough money right now for down payment? Is there any programs out there available for those first-time buyers?
Yes, actually, there are a lot of subsidized government programs and programs subsidized also by the municipalities and cities. So depending on your income levels, depending on your credit, we can definitely offer down payment assistance to those who qualify. It's just a matter of qualifying through that process. And again, that's part of the education that we offer here at CM and Associates.
Awesome. And for those that are veterans, how can we help those guys out?
We are VA approved through the Veterans Administration, so we are able to get you 100% financing on the purchase of a home. We are able to do a plethora of all the VA programs around. So if you are a veteran, we appreciate your service, and we're here to help you achieve that goal of owning a home or consolidating debt if you're already a homeowner.
And, and lastly, Charles, what about for the Latino community out there that don't speak any English? Can you help those guys out?
Sí, hablamos español. Cuando usted necesite comprar una casa o necesite estar educado en el proceso, por favor llámanos y le ayudamos.
Awesome. So guys, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Whether you're buying brand new, you're a first-time buyer and you don't got a lot of money, you need a first-time buyer down payment program, we have something for you. If you're looking to get an investment property to use to create income for your future, we have that for you. If you're looking to refinance to lower your rate or your mortgage insurance rate, we have that. Now, Charles, talk a little bit about that. I know that, I think it was January 26th of this past year, mortgage insurance went from 1.35% to 0.85%. That's over, almost 0.5% there in savings alone. Does it make sense to lower or to refinance just to lower your mortgage insurance?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. If you purchased a home in the last 2 to 3 years, you obtained through FHA, you have built-in mortgage insurance into your payment. And the premiums that Eric just talked about are correct. You purchased with a 1.35% rate on that mortgage insurance premium. Well, now, since January, that's been dropped by the government to 0.85. So you can benefit, even if I can't lower your interest rate, we can definitely lower your mortgage insurance premium rate, saving you some money. Basically, it's a free, streamlined refinance that we can help you accomplish and lower that payment so that you can keep it in your pocket and save for your future.
Thank you, Charles. And for those out there, Charles, in YouTube land that are watching us today, just to leave them with a thought, what recommendation do you have out there for those buyers that are, maybe too scared or haven't looked into buying or just think that they're going to rent forever? What kind of advice do you have for those guys?
Well, I would say don't live in fear. Don't make excuses. With the right tools and the right guidance, I believe that we can accomplish anything together. And the dream of homeownership is not that far away. It's just a matter of reaching out to us and letting us help guide you along the way to help achieve that. So give us a call today, and we'd love to help you.
And so, Charles, for those that do want to give a call, what's the number, how can they apply, and what does the process look like?
Well, basically, you can call us at our office number, 909-985-0708. You can also go to our website for additional information, which is www.cmassociatesre.com.
The link?
Yes, and you can reach out to us, fill out an application. You can call us direct, and we can handle any questions over the phone. One thing with our office is you'll call us, you'll always reach somebody, and you'll speak to someone live, and you'll get the answers that you need to answer all your questions. But plant that seed, and let's see it come to fruition.
Thanks. And for all those out there that are watching or that are tuned into us today, thank you for supporting CM and Associates. We look forward to your call. I hope that you'd give us a call today. You can reach me also by cell, 623-455-1899. If Charles or our receptionist is ever not here, I'm available 100% of the time, 24 hours a day. You can call me. If I'm not there, I will call you right back. Either way, we look forward to making your dreams come true, whether it's buying a new home, an investment property, or refinancing a current mortgage. We're here to help you.
Thank you.
CM and Associates. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.